Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my stream. If it is your first, fifth, 1 millionth time here, my name is Enigma. I am a variety streamer on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. And before we get started today, I would love it if you would do me the honor and favor of 17 minutes running out there and subscribing and following and all that good stuff on all those platforms. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter, and subscribe to me on YouTube. Also on YouTube, if you want to comment or like or my streams, all that, I'd appreciate that as well. And we are doing Diablo 4 today. And we are continually to use efficiency to both grind for gear and for experience points. I know folks are going to say, then why are you going after ladder bosses? I said because gear, but we're going to go for experience. And that's all due to grim favors and things like that. So we're going to look here, because I know this is here. Okay, got that grim favor. And we're going to get 5 here for killing, going after Count Duckula here. But I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday the 13th to those who celebrate. I know quite a few people that are really into the horror movie scene, and Friday the 13th is kind of a traditional thing for them where they watch the movies and enjoy that. All cool. Not really much of a Friday the 13th fan myself, but that doesn't mean, I don't quite understand it. Everyone's got their thing. Everyone's passionate about something, right? We're still looking for the Eom rune too, so if we get that, we can craft our helmet and see if we can get a better version of that. I think we have quite a bit of blood, but we're just going to run him once because I want to make sure we're doing other stuff today. Yeah, we have quite a bit of blood right now. I just want the grim favors. There we go. Didn't drop a thing, which is about typical for him. But I hope you're staying warm if you're in a place that needs to be warm. I hope you're staying cool if you're in a place that needs to be cool. I really do. We're just having a good time playing Diablo and all that good stuff. I know last night I saw the reveal for Borderlands 4. I have to say, dibs on the Siren, first of all, because I love playing as the Siren, and always have. And second of all, I have a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions I have. 18 minutes. About, was that the Iridians fighting the Maniacs on Pandora, and who's the timekeeper, and why is he, what's he doing? That kind of stuff is the questions I have. I know they'll be answered, and they're still saying it's going to be out in 2025. So I definitely hope that's true, because I really want to give that a go if I can. All right, we're out here in the Helltide. You all know my view on Helltide stuff is let's do things as efficiently as humanly possible. Which means we're going to do things that are going to get us gear, they're going to get us experience points, and boss mats, so we can grind for even better gear. So, alright, that's enough. But that is, I'm excited for that. I will stream that when it comes out. I guarantee it, because Anyone who knows how I started was Borderlands 3. I started streaming Borderlands 3. Really put a year of streaming behind that game. Love it. And here comes our level 3 from yesterday, Helltide. You guys remember that? And we have enough oranges for Florida. Go. Yes. Comes our Hellborn. I don't want to do it again, but I will. Oh, what am I doing? My brain. Sorry about that. There she goes. Let's grab our cinders, and then I want to go cash in our... Nope, not doing it again. Cash in our doohickey. Oh, I crashed. First crash today. And that was, what? 7 minutes into the thing. I did not watch the Game Awards, though. For those who are curious, all I really did was look to see what was announced. And that was pretty much it. That's all I really cared about. I saw Witcher 4 is coming out, and they're replacing Geralt as the main character, which is pretty par for the course these days. I am interested in Borderlands 4. I should probably see what else was announced. I remember looking at the entire list and not being overly impressed. There was nothing really big. I mean, we already knew Borderlands 4 was coming out, so that's, to me, that's probably the biggest of the bunch. Nor my Subo. But otherwise, I thought that, you know, Borderlands looked really cool. I like the character designs for the 4 Vault Hunters, especially the Siren. Might be the best Siren one that I've seen. Outside of Lilith, Lilith is a great character design. Okay. And we are 60% into our level up here, so like I said, everything we're doing here is going to be for efficiency of experience and grinding gear. We already have a lot of cinders. Over 200, or close to 200, I think, if not over 200. And with that, we'll be able to, yeah, we're almost 250. We'll be able to open the orange chest, wherever the orange chest is. Nothing's populated yet. I need things to populate. There we go. Orange chest is up north, so we're going to head up that way. I know we have enough oranges for Florida, so let's do that too. And everything's about efficiency here, so we're not, everything's got a reason as to why we're doing what we're doing. bandits and cultists are on the menu here, so we're gonna get as many Grim Favors as we can. Grim Favors are gonna give us experience, and they're gonna give us cash pulls at the Whisper Tree. So 4 Harbingers down. That makes me happy. One more Harbinger, and that Grim Favor will be completed. Art 270 cinders, so we're going to be good for... Ooh, that was nice. Opening up the orange chest. Which is right over here. We have 45 minutes left on this Helltide, so let's see if we have time to grab these 3 ritual sites. I don't know if we will. Just simply because of the fact they're going to expire before the Helltide does. Okay, 3 torture gifts, so we have to open up 2 more chests to get 3 Grim Favors on this side of the Helltide. That being said, we're going to quick like a bunny this thing, and is that what we're doing? Okay. Some of these Grim Favors are going away before the Helltide does, so I want to make sure we grab as many of those as we can. Oh, our corpse already, huh? Okay. Thank you for the alert, sweetheart. Got him down. I see a murder basement as well as our 3rd ritual site. So let's grab the ritual site first because it's worth the most Grim Favors. There's 3 there. Oh, and completing this will get us another cash. No problem there. Let's see if the game can handle us going to the Tree of Whispers without crashing now. So I'm about playing in the Helltide, getting the pulls, getting the Grim Favors. When we get done with the Helltides, then I go usually do pits, or we'll run something, a boss run of some kind, depending on what's worth the Grim Favors. The Grim Favors get you these pulls, which, again, you're at the mercy of randomness when it comes to, but that's how it is with all of Diablo, quite frankly. But we just need to continue using our time wisely and doing everything. Once we're done with Helltide, so we'll either run bosses or we'll go do a couple of pits. If Infernal Hordes comes up, we'll run a quick one of those. If Undercity comes up, we'll do a quick one of those. I don't see anything, any bosses up right now. Job is not up. No. That Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer. Nope, nothing's up. So Now that we've done that, now we can go finish our stuff in the Helltide that we need to do. Like I said, I'm all about efficiency. I don't like doing anything where we sit around and watch. I want to make sure that we are constantly moving towards the next favor, the next thing. We have 75 cinders. We need to open up 2 more chests. There's one right there of handguards, which I would be into. They dropped some good ones. Nope. We still have cultists left to kill. And we're still looking for one more harbinger, I think, too, so. Nothing there. And bandits too. I think if bandits we're still trying to get some of those out of the way, so if they're still active, of course. Alright, so let's continue moving here. Does it show? It looks... Oh, it doesn't look like it. I need bandits. That'll get us a grim favor. So let's go down south real quick where there should be some bandits before that task goes away. I know it was pretty close. Might be too late, but I hope we're not. Ooh, there's a harbinger. Get that out of the way. Did I get him? Or her? There we go. Harbingers are out. These are bandits, I'm sure, yeah. Bandits are out. Good, good, good. And there we are with 68 cinders. Not bad there. Going up there, going up there. Okay, check that out. I need a protection chest. Let's go grab that one, and that'll get that out of the way. And that could do it for this side of the Helltide. Handguards again. Alright, got lucky. I think that pretty much takes care of everything over here, right? Except that dungeon, which we're not going to do. That's right. So now we'll go to the southern part and open the orange chest down there. Won't get us any grim favors, but it does get us 3/4 experience points. Plus it gets us boss mats. Plus it gets us, you know, pulls of gear. So we'll see. I'll go down here and do it. So we're gonna play Diablo today. Just like I have been playing. Where I want to get to 283 before dinner, which is, or I mean lunch, not dinner. Which is very, very possible to do, depending on how we manage it. I hear a goblin. Got him. Give me that distilled fear, because that's something I don't really know how to farm very well. Run Frozen Caveman Lawyer, if he comes up. We need 190 more cinders to open up the orange chest over here, so we're taking the scenic route. Just whooping up on whatever we can. Harbinger's always drop cinders, so let's go ahead and fix his wagon. Oh, come on. And good. We triggered Helltide level 3. That'll get us some cinders too. We're up to 130. Another Harbinger. Okay. Now we need less than 100. There we go. Come back for that once we get to our 250 goal to open that. I did fix my television last night, or my cable boxes I should say. The damnedest thing. We have the game room here, which is what we spend most of the time because this has the nice 85-inch 8K television that we like to use. And my girlfriend in the other room, when she gets up on the weekends, I'll play a game in here, and she'll go in there and watch TV on her TV, which is a Magnavox, 40 inches, I think. So 2 nights ago, the cable box on my television, on this TV, and here in the game room went out for some reason. It just wouldn't recognize anything. So when you have 2 cable boxes the way that we do, I was like, well, how about I just try and see what happens if we swap the cable boxes and see if it's the cable box or if it's an HDMI cable. Is it, what is it? Is it the coaxial cable? What could it possibly be? Well, I swapped the cable boxes and they both work fine now. It's the damnedest thing. We're on 21. Helltide level 1 again. We are on the needing 20 cinders wagon right now. Okay. Now we're down to 6. Are you kidding me? We need 1 cinder? Typical. There we go, we got it. And he was a goblin. Alright, got lucky there. Living steel, though. Alright, so we'll go grab that chest, and then we'll get out of the Helltide and go see what else we can do. There we go. I gotta think about lunch today. I'm not going anywhere this time. One thing I'm learning is to stop trying to do so much in an hour. Because I have tried to do way too much in an hour. Okay. So, who's up? Looks like Beetlejuice is up. Let's go run Beetlejuice, and we will grab another 5 Grim Favors. Cash those in for a Whisper Tree cache, I believe. Otherwise, Beetlejuice doesn't drop anything I really need. He's not the deity to drop for anything. Except Mucus Licked Eggs, which you need to run Java. So, I mean, he drops things for another boss. And he does have the chance of dropping a Mythic, so... If he drops a Mythic, I won't be upset. Nothing there. Let's run him a few times just because it's so easy and we're here and want to have a bag, you know, full bag. The two things I know I can get easily are Hearts and Living Steel. So because of that, I know we can get Jabba runs as well because they're both the dedicated drops for to fight Java. So we'll figure on that one. I got room for one more run. Okay, let's do one more. And for once, I don't have to worry about what to make for dinner because I've already made dinner. It's in the crock pot right now. Here's a roast kit I got from Aldi yesterday or 2 days ago with 50% off. So I just went ahead and took all those meat and vegetables, cut them all up, and I'm making a beef stew out of it. That's what I'm doing. So go figure on that, right? Easy to do. Okay.
It is done.
He didn't drop any items? Nothing to... Oh, did he drop what I thought he dropped? No, he didn't. Okay. Let's see. What's up next? Do we have a world boss appearing anytime soon? Doesn't look like it right now. But we will run the world bosses just simply because they drop things that we could use for the Undercity. They can drop things, I should say. But in the sense of doing the stuff, we are going now to be efficient and go into the pit. Grab some XP. You get a lot of XP for running pits. And then we'll wait till the Helltide rolls over and we'll go do Helltide again. And that's how I kind of manage doing both, trying to grind for gear and experience at the same time. I don't like to I don't want to sit here and float around and do nothing unless I get an EOM, and then we'll have to get our things out so we can make the helmet. But overall, it's really about not staying still very often. Let's run stuff. Let's get experience. Let's get gear. Let's see how many bites of the apple we can get. Eventually, we're going to get something, hopefully, that we want. You know, something that could drop. What are you doing, dude? And then, you know, also we'll be able to get levels up and move around the Paragon board. Those two things. I got some thickness on Pit 100, that's for dang sure. Plus, I'm using Pit 100 right now because I know there's more efficient ways to gain experience in the pit by running lower level pits. It only takes me 5 minutes or so to do a level 100 pit, and I want to max out all the glyphs, even the ones I'm not using. And we're very close to doing that, so... I think I only got 3 or 4 more glyphs to actually do that with. There you go. There we go. Yeah, looking forward to Borderlands 4, I am. They didn't share a date, notice that. They just said 2025. And 2K Games now owns Gearbox, so... I still am very curious about what happened at Embracer Group. That's one of those things that... What happened, for those who were not as news savvy in gaming, I would love to know this. There is a company, out of, I believe they're out of Europe, and 3, 4, 5 years ago, they started buying up everybody they could. They bought as many independent studios. They bought the rights to Lord of the Rings. They bought all of Square Enix's Western franchises and studios and all that. And it looked like they were. I mean, I remember making a joke that I had been acquired by the Embracer Group. They spent hundreds of millions of dollars on all these IPs and property and everything. Well, they sold off Gearbox for basically a third of what they paid for it, which is odd. And I'm just kind of curious how that happened. Especially since Gearbox, the only game they really published under, that they only made under the Embracer umbrella was Wonderlands. And I have made my feelings about Wonderlands known, and what I was really excited to play it, and it ended up not being what I wanted to play at all. Not saying it wasn't hilarious, because it was. It's very much hilarious, and I love the spontaneity of a lot of the humor and the voice acting and all that. Will Arnett as the Dragon Master was absolutely hilarious. But overall, I'm just kind of wondering what happened at Embracer that made them sell off Gearbox for a third of what they paid for it. Especially since Gearbox was working on Borderlands 4 that entire time. We know they were, because duh. But what would make Gearbox the sacrificial lamb to be sold like that, you know? Now, I can tell you part of it is I think that their Embracer Group's investors were all starting to get a little sweaty, like, you've spent hundreds of millions of dollars acquiring all this stuff, why don't we have any return on investment? Because they also they bought Volition, which was the Saints Row debacle. You know, Embracer lost a lot of money off of Saints Row alone. They lost the reboot of Saints Row. They lost a lot of money off of that alone. We have 3 more of these to max out. So, I know that that's probably part of it right there. That was it. Saints Row and something else. Did not do anything. Now, as I was talking about yesterday, and I do believe this. Anything popping up? Nope. They closed Volition because of the Saints Row, and as I was talking about yesterday, that's one of the another one of those developers that decided to go out and attack their fan base instead of trying to protect the product and protect the sanctity of the IP. And I, as a fan of the series, of Saints Row series, I love Saints Row more than Grand Theft Auto by far because it was freaking hilarious. The serious tone and the reboot with new characters and everything just didn't do it for me, and I know it didn't do it for a lot of fans. And Volition, instead of saying, well, gee guys, we really wish you'd try it out and tell us what you think, and you know what, if it's, you know, there's always next time or something like that. Well, that's not what they did. They went out and said, well, if you don't like what we're doing, it's because you're a toxic gamer and we want nothing to do with you and all that. Well, nobody bought it. So, because of that, Volition no longer exists as a developer. Embracer closed them down. And then they sold Gearbox. As I said, for a third of what they paid for it, which is, like I said, suspect. So I don't know. I would love to know the thing about that. Now, part of it I believe is because they think I think the Embracer had two things they could do. They could either sell off Gearbox, or they could sell Tomb Raider. And I think they think there's more meat on the bone with Tomb Raider than there is with Borderlands. Given who's now in charge of Tomb Raider and is working on Tomb Raider right now, I think that was a mistake. But that's just me. One thing I will say all day long is that if you don't understand at your core what the IP you're dealing with is, you shouldn't be screwing with it. And I'm talking about somebody who actually really enjoyed the first couple of Tomb Raider reboots. You know, I enjoyed playing those. They were the open world. I don't think that was a bad way to go, but they changed Lara in a way where she was no longer what she was designed to be, and Lara Croft is a power fantasy, just like James Bond, okay? Go out and raid some tombs, climb up here, do this, do that. No fear. I do it all the time. That's what it's, you know, at its core, that's what Tomb Raider has always been. And I don't mind them going back and trying to flesh out how she became that. But the people who are in charge of it now are not going to do it. From what I've heard, it's not going to be done justice. That they're going to change a lot of things about her in the next game, and it's just, no, you can't do that. As we've seen, if you don't understand your audience and you don't understand what made the IP popular in the begin with, then you'd have no business messing with it. You know, you want to make a game based off of, you know, something original with a character that's not a dedicated IP character, knock yourself out. Take your shot at it. See what happens. But the second you start corrupting IPs that are beloved and you have no idea what got them to the dance, and you don't care because you're too busy trying to insert your stamp on it, you lose. Just ask Saints Row developer. You know, ask Volition. If they had it to do over again, do you think they would do it over again? They probably would never admit to it in an interview, but I bet you they would. I bet you they would. In a heartbeat, they would. 70% into the level now. Yeah, but they'll never admit it. That's the thing, is that they'll still stand by stick to their guns and say, no, we did everything the way we wanted to, and if we had to do it over again, we do it exactly the same way. No, you wouldn't. Because if you did it the same way again, you still wouldn't have a job. So your studio would still be closed. So you need to find a different path forward, knowing what's going to happen, what would happen. A happy birthday, Jeremy. How you doing? What am I? I am fine. Champion. Happy birthday to you. My birthday's in about... It's almost less than 3 weeks now. So Capricorns unite, right? Or are you Capricorn? That's this early in the month. I don't know. Da, 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 ha, 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 ha. That guy just... Some of these guys, you get them down to a sliver of health and they just hang on bitterly for dear life. Of course, I keep forgetting I have my Chester Cheetah I could use. Da, 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 da. Windy Plague Bear. I always see windy and I think flatulent, even though that's not what it is. Of course, if you really want to get down to it, I understand the need for them to reboot Saints Row, because in the last game, Saints Row 4, you were basically a god by the end of that game, so they had to reboot it somewhere or another. They got to the end of the line with what they could do. But people wanted to see more about the characters they love, and didn't love what Volition brought to the table. Da 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 da. Way. Looks like zombies and buccaneers. Come on, get him down, get him down, get him down. Look at the billions of damage we're doing. It's crazy. So we're running pits here just until the hell tide comes back up or something comes back up. Just because I'm, ooh, that's 50 billion. Just trying to take full advantage of the experience points we get out of here. So, and once we max out my runes, my glyphs, I mean, even though I'm not using them all, we'll go back down and probably run like pit 79 or something. 80, because we can do that in a lot quicker time than we can do these. And here I am in a dead end. Da 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 do 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 do. Like I said, we're only running pit 100 because of the glyph upgrades. I'm kind of a stubborn completionist that way. If they're gonna give me the upgrades, I might as well do them, you know? There we go. There we go. Who is it? Ramble. Goodbye, Bramble. I did see there was ancestral gloves. Oh, am I full up? I am full up. Forgot. No. Ah. But anyway, my whole point is that if your company goes out of business because you made a crap game and you did it by basically telling your audience to go pound sand, and you had it to do over again, you would do it over again. They won't admit to it, but they will. They would. I would. Of course, if I was in charge, they wouldn't have done it to me. They would. If I was in charge, they wouldn't have attacked the fan base. I would have understood the need for a reboot. I would have understood the need maybe to introduce some, new characters. But I definitely would not have said, hey, you know what? If you don't like it, screw you. I would not have done that. And no one who would work for me would have done that either. That being said, game developers, I'm a 15-year industry veteran, and I have a master's degree in business. So, if you're looking for someone who wants to help you make money, look me up. Oh, a lot of spiders in here. I will definitely do what I can to make you money, and that will be reinventing how your marketing goes, which would be telling your developers and community managers and art directors and all that stuff to shut the hell up and let the game, speak for itself. And if it fails, you don't go, well, it's your fault. You just go, well, you know what? We tried our best. We tried something different. Let's go back to the drawing board and see if we can come up with something better. But that's what happened to Saints Row. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of these franchises. Hate to say that, but it's gonna happen. It's a lot of spiders. Yeah, the last thing you want to do if you are in a business where you need customers to purchase your product, the last thing you want to do is tell your audience that they don't matter. The people who have made your IP what it is should be sacred. Otherwise, you wouldn't have something to reboot to begin with. Now, but now that Embracer owns the IP, they close the developer. It wouldn't surprise me at some point if they got in another developer to try making another game. It wouldn't surprise me in 5 or 6 years if we don't see them take another bite of that apple. But I don't know. You'd have to really go back and do a little bit of soul searching as to what they want out of the game. You know, that's the thing, is you have to remember your audience. You have to remember who got you to where you are. And unfortunately, a lot of these developers don't realize that because they weren't there when the IP was created. You know, and you have these, you know, supposedly these strong IPs that you can do stuff with. Well, fans are showing you if you have a strong IP and you give them crap, they're not going to be fans of it to help you. And look no further than Suicide Squad. Look no further than the Avengers. Look no further than Star Wars Outlaws. Look no further next year than Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed's DOA. I don't know what they're going to do with Assassin's Creed, that Assassin's Creed game. They're going to have to... I don't... Again, if I was in charge of Ubisoft, that game would never have seen the light of day the way that it is right now. And I would have told my developers and art directors and community managers to shut the hell up and don't antagonize the fan base, instead of putting out a note about, oh, we don't stand for this, that, or the other. It's like they're not giving you this, that, or the other. They're telling you they don't like what you're giving them. Instead of putting out a note about how terrible your fan base is, maybe instead look at what you're doing and try to learn. Assassin's Creed is going to be fascinating, though, because I have a feeling I think it's going to flop. How bad it flops will probably determine what's going to happen in the future of Ubisoft. Ubisoft has a lot of strong IPs. They have, you know, they own the Tom Clancy stuff. Assassin's Creed was strong. Far Cry is a strong IP. They have strong IPs, and they do make good. They have made good games. Not like they can, and they give you value a lot of the time too. A lot of the time when you buy a game from them, you're not, you know, you get a game. You get something that's got some beef to it, some brevity to it. It's not something where you get a 8-hour, you know, story mode, and then you put it on the shelf and never play it again. So there is that. But overall, I just if it flops as hard as I think it's going to flop, they are going to have to they'll probably sell. It wouldn't surprise me if they sold to you know, Microsoft or Sony or somebody, or Embracer, who knows. Wouldn't surprise me at this point. You just can't expect your IPs to always be evergreens if you aren't sure what you're doing to begin with. And I'll say it again. It's because a lot of the people that are now the stewards of these legacy IPs were not there at the beginning. They have no idea what's popular, and they're more interested in doing self-inserts and things like that than they are actually providing you a quality product from a dedicated IP that you're supposed to love and trust. But I'm just a fat old man with, 15 years of industry experience and a master's degree in business. Who tells you that Rule 101 is never tell people to not buy your product? You know? Looks like the Hell Tide will be reset after this. So we'll go back out into the Hell Tide and fool around. But like I said, this is all efficiency. We're doing this for efficiency. Hell Tide, we did everything we could in the Hell Tide. Or not everything we could. We did the stuff that was most rewarding in the Hell Tide. Come back and run pits for experience. We'll go back out, do Hell Tide. We'll do the boss run. If there's a, a Undercity that comes up, world bosses, things like that, we'll run that stuff, yeah. No problem. But we're not going to be sitting around just wondering what's going to happen next. We're going to continually move towards leveling up and gear grinding. And we're only 18 levels away from a level up, or from being max, so I hope we hit that by December 21st, 22nd when the new season comes out. Because once that happens, this character is going to go to the Eternal Realm, and everybody's going to move on to new characters. And of course, as I've said before, I do believe this character, the Spiritborn, is going to be nerfed. Like the nerf hammer is freaking coming. Okay, just be ready for it. There will be a nerfing of this character. It is broken. It's way too strong. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving it, but I don't think they intended you to be able to solo the ladder bosses, the way that this Spiritborn does. Go, got it. Okay, got that. Get him down. All about efficiency, and I hope they change the grind a little bit as well next season. The grind for 300 is a little too grindy for my liking. I'm not saying it was perfect before the expansion, because it wasn't. Before the expansion, everything was limited to, you could max out a character in almost a weekend. I'm not saying that it needs to go back to being that way, but I've been playing this character for 2 months and we're still 18 levels away from the max, so should be any time now we're gonna get Guardian Portal. There it is. Bramble again. Okay. 65.1 billion there. 102 billion was one of those hits. And we're almost now 80% in just by running those pits, so making good time here. 2 minutes, or 1 minute till the Helltide pops up. Do we have anything that's up for running yet? I do not see no Duckula, no Beetlejuice, no Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer, no Brave Sir Robin, no Jabba the Hutt, no Beyonce. Okay, so as soon as the Helltide comes back up, we will go back out into it. There it is. Nice. One Helltide. Ooh, I see tides of them, and there's 4. How long is that good for? 2 hours and 14 minutes. Any boss come up? Yep, Brave Sir Robin came up. Let's go kill Brave Sir Robin. I'm not either, Sumo. I mean, what's the old story? The Grinch didn't hate Christmas, he just hated people, which is fair. Okay. Another ladder boss here. Lair boss, Uber boss, whatever you want to call him. I call him Brave Sir Robin. But he's got another name. Whatever his name is, the Saint something or another. Okay, we're just lots of dudes here. Okay, did that. See how many steel we have. We might only run him once. We have a lot of steel. We'll run a bag of him. Brave Sir Robin is the dedicated drop for my Ring of the Midnight Sun. So if he would be so kind to drop a better rarity of that for me, I would be happy. We'll see if I have a 6-banger for Horde, Infernal Horde, so we can run that pretty quick too. I didn't even look at my... I'm still looking for EOM. E-O-M, I believe it is. One more run. We'll head back into, see if I can do a Hordes quick, and then we can do the Helltide. And as usual, Brave Sir Robin drops absolutely nothing. Brave Sir Robin ran away. 10, 10, 6. Yeah, I always have way too many of these things. This will get us a cash. This will get us a cash. Soul Spires are not my favorite. And they're giving me 2 of them now. A 3rd Soul Spire in a row. You guys suck. Fourth Soul Spire in the opening round. What the heck, guys? 5? They must really hate me. Maybe... No, it's going to be this one. We'll get pretty good XP from doing this too, so... Because we're massacring a lot of bad guys. Here we go again, another frickin' Soul Spire. Don't like Soul Spires. They're too long to take them down. Got him 43. That's the end of that. Exalted Exile, possibly. No. Yeah, it's going to be Exalted Exile. And they give me crap. Absolute crap. Again, I'm just getting the shaft here, guys. They're giving me nothing but Soul Spires, and I don't like it. Again, see, look at this. Another Soul Spire. There's an Ether Fiend. Up to 85 halfway through. That's not too bad. They're still giving me way too many Soul Spires. Yep. I do. And so what's the first thing they give me? Get all that. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, 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 alright. This turned out alright. Now we're cooking them with gas. $176. Hellborn, absolutely, because that will limit, hopefully, the amount of soul spires. Good morning, Trey. How you doing, bud? Sorry, I was in the middle of whooping butt here. Oh, what? You guys already giving me this crap with the soul spires? Oh, we have lots of... Okay, we're over 200. We made it. $200. That's a lot of dudes. 20 seconds to go. More Hellborn, my favorite. Look at all of the ether. Almost at 300 now. One more run. Here. Damage foes. Get extra 15. I'm glad you're doing great. Happy Friday. Hellborn, my favorite. Hellborn is my favorite. We're over 300 cinders. Or not cinders, ether. Almost 400 now. Yeah, 400. I'll take it. Step forward. Yeah, this isn't going to go well for them. Got some bites of the apple coming here, two of them. Got him down, and you're down. And there's our Whisper Tree cache, like I said. We're going to open up this chest and that chest. I'm sure they dropped garbage, which they did. Nothing I can use. Nothing I can use. Let's recycle. Go get our cash, and then we'll head out into the Helltide. All about efficiency. Moving forward. Getting up. Moving our stuff. You know, getting our experience. Make sure we're getting some bites of the apple of the gear. Is he going to give me like 8,000 pair of pants? Looks like it. There's a lot of stuff. Good gravy. Got the point. I don't think we got... No, we didn't. It's okay. Good morning, Yarn Witch. How are you doing, my friend? We're heading out. There's 4 hell tides. We're probably only going to get a chance to tackle a couple of them because we did other stuff. Happy Friday the 13th to you. But we're going to do things according to Grim Favors here, so. I am doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Da, 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 da. Looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow. I can't wait to sleep in. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Looks like demon. It's not demons. Looks like it's cultists. Yep, it's cultists. Okay. So we got the 5 for killing the Blood Maiden. Friday the 13th in December. That's a crazy thing. Killing these guys. I know that there'll be harbingers on the menu. There's always harbingers. There's one over here. Did someone already kill him? I thought I saw a harbinger up here. Someone already killed him. Dang it. Oh well. So anyone got any big plans for the weekend? Well, you get to sleep in on Tuesday, that'll be great. I don't want to make it sound like I'm like overly worked or anything or tired, because I'm not, but I do take pleasure in sleeping in a little bit on Saturday. Yeah. What you got? What are you making? What are you coming into? Oh, you turned into a harbinger. Okay. 103 cinders. Hell is not happy. I'll be here on Tuesday. Okay, we got that. Just killing cultists. Looking for our harbingers. I see one up there. Let's go get him. 2 harbingers down. I see another one. Let's see if we can get that one. Hi. Three harbingers down. This should do it for cultists. Here's our... Ooh, Hellmouth, big time. I need to wrap my girlfriend's Christmas gifts. And I think we're going to go to Sam's Club because we got to get my dog's medication. Our dog's medication. But otherwise, I really want to get some YouTube content shot this weekend. So, and I have to teach myself how to edit videos at some point. $195. Hey, there is nothing wrong with sleeping in. Absolutely not. Start heading north. We almost have enough cinders. Plus, we have a Hellborn coming here pretty soon. $238. Need 3 more cinders. And there they are. Okay. We're good. Where's the chest? It's up over here. And I'm guessing when we open it, it's gonna piss off hell. Let's see. Another 3 tortured gift. Okay. Here they come. Gotta open 2 more chests to get 3 Grim Favors here. Good, Harbingers are down. Which probably means Hellborn was not. Oh, Sam's cookies are great. You're not wrong there. Those chocolate chunk cookies they do? Oh, God. I can make a snacksident out of them and eat an entire tray of them in one sitting. There's our Hellborn went down. Good. Give me that Distilled Fear for Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer. Thank you, Yarn Witch. Appreciate it. Love you. Alright. Got you there, got you there. 15 more and we can open up our second chest. And that's what it's going to be like, is just, oh, maybe. Where's armor chest? There's it. That's 75, that armor chest, so. Goblin. Nice. Yarn Witch is amazing. She's such a great person. Light. Oh no. Harbinger. Okay. Don't really need helmets, but that's okay. Where's our last? We're going to get 1 more armor chest. It's down here. Okay. I mean, 55 more cinders for that. And that'll get us 3 Grim Favors, which will be another... Whisper Tree cache. Good lord. Enigma, you've lost your mind. What's wrong with you? Can't think of Whisper Tree? You made up a song about it. 30 minutes left on this Helltide. Get that guy down, okay. Oh, now they got the Hellfire coming down on me. What the hell, man? More demons. There's a Harbinger. Down he goes. Cool. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. Now we can go open that chest. And that'll do it with this part of the Helltide for Grim Favors. But since Helltide's on two sides of the world, that means there's another batch of Grim Favors. Well, thank you so much for being supportive and being kind. I just do my best to do the same thing and become better at what I'm doing every day. At least I hope I'm getting better at what I'm doing every day. All right. Almost 85% into the level, so we're probably gonna level before lunch. Yeah, what a bunch of garbage. It's all right though. I'll take the experience, boss mats. Not a tribute of harmony. All right. No, don't do that. Okay. Now we'll go down here because there's more to do down here. More to do down here. And it looks like, just so I know here, 53 minutes on these whispers. Okay, so there's a lot to do here, and it'll actually outdo the Helltide. So we're gonna do as much of everything as we possibly can. Ah. There. Collecting oranges for Florida. Good lord. They just keep popping up, don't they? Don't forget to move your butt. Okay, over here, over here, over here. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Alright, we have enough oranges for Florida. I see our orange chest is right there. But I don't have the cinders for it, so... At least not yet. There we go, we got another Grim Favor for doing that. That one down, that one's down. Borderlands reveal got me excited last night. I do love me some Borderlands. Oh, Helltide Commander. Okay, alright. Got me really excited. I really want to play that. Ooh, Goblin. Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still doing cultists. Three favors where? Okay, we gotta go south. Gotta kill the Blood Maiden. She's the one that's got the most Grim favors here. I see a Harbinger over there. Harbingers are always on the menu, so let's go fix his wagon. Or her wagon in that case. Now we'll go over here and take out the Blood Maiden. You guys are really ticking me off. I mean, really? Here we go. Might get us the cinders we need too. Might get us the cinders we need. 128 of 175. That'll get us 3 once we get those. Okay. There she goes. Got her down. Oh, did that get us a Whisper Tree thing already? Okay. Oh, because of the cinders. Okay. Because of the cinders. Ah. Let's go cash that in. I saw World Boss was on the meter there, so let's see how long it's going to be for him and where he is. 57 minutes. And he is going to be there. No Grim Favors for that one. He still could drop tributes, though, just like the Whisper Tree can, so I definitely want to make sure we still take care of him. Okay. Now I'm out of room. He dropped so much stuff. Oh, let me just go take care of this and I'll be right back. Almost 90% into our level, too. So we are doing well. Give me that amulet. Drifter's pants. Okay. Good job there. Good, 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 good. Take that down. Oh, be quiet. Drank all my tea. 187 cinders. We need 250 to open up the orange chest. Pretty sure chests will not be a Grim Favor here because cinders were. So I don't know that because I'm by no means an expert, but I believe they don't usually do that. In the meantime, let's do more things for more Grim Favors. Oh. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. And I will not mind at all getting more cinders because we can take those to another hell tide in the next 20 minutes, so. This is really the wrong way. I thought for certain we were going the right way, but no. Enigma, your sense of direction is questionable sometimes at best. Okay, Hellborn wasn't on the menu. I could be wrong. 246 on the cinders, so we'll go up and grab that orange chest in a second. Cultists, we're motoring right through. Looks like there's a Harbinger down here. That should fix our Harbingers, right? There we go. Got Harbingers out of the way. There's a ritual spot. Start working our way up to the orange chest. There's a Doomsayer. Always a possibility of him turning into a goblin or something. Like that. Oh, well, what else is new? 3 more cultists, and that'll be done. There we go. There's a ritual site right over there. Let's go hit that. That'll be 3 Grim Favors. Okay, orange chest is up there. Let's go to Florida first. Jerk. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We'll make our oranges. We'll make some orange juice up here. Ah, get out of the way. And then we'll go to the orange chest. Holy cow, it's a lot of spiders. And we are after the Grim Favors. That's what we want. And orange chests. There, okay, I was about to say, has my sense of direction gotten that bad again? Okay, didn't think so. We didn't get anything saying we had to open up more chests. So let's hang on to those cinders for another part of the Helltide. In the meantime, I see more Grimfavors abound. So let's see where our ravaged corpse is here, and we'll go from there. There's a Harbinger. Da, 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 da. Don't see the ravaged corpse anywhere. Up here? Could be over here? No, no, no. He's not here. There it is. Have a seat. Why don't you have a seat? Why don't you have a seat? Okay. I'll go over here, grab our new thing. What am I going to have for lunch today? I'm beef stew for dinner, so I don't want soup. Oh, come on, really? That's a bunch of crap. But I'm not going anywhere. And that's the important thing is the past couple of days I have tried to do too much in my off hour between streams. So I need to clamp down a little bit on how much I'm trying to get done. Okay, nothing's up for that, so let's go ahead and hit this side of the Helltide. And we're going to go ahead and run for that orange chest, which is another 150. No Grimfavors here, which is fine. But we will... I think we need like 140 some odd cinders to run for this orange chest. Nope, just under 100 now, actually. Where is the orange chest? It's up north. Okay. Okay. You guys want to pop in and say hi? Da, 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 da. Okay, got you guys. Oh, I can smell the stew. Hmm. Gotta go in there and see if it needs anything when during lunch. See what if it needs anything. That smells so good. Something that I do is I always watch for deals at the store, and I was in Aldi the other day and saw they had a beef stew kit for 50% off because it was about to go bad, and like heck yeah, I'll pay, you know, $5 for a full meal. Always look at the manager specials at the grocery store too. Never can tell what they'll have there. $209. We are 10 minutes from the Helltide resetting, so I don't think we're going to be able to get the 4th orange chest. We might, but I don't think we're going to have the time. If I wouldn't have run the Infernal Hordes, we would have had the time. That was like 10 minutes. Oh, hellmouth, big time. $41, $42. Oh god. Nice. That gave me enough. We might. You know what? We're doing. Yeah, we might get it. We might get all 4 chests. We might get all 4 chests. There's one more side of the Helltide we've not been to yet, and it's the one way down south. We have less than 10 minutes to get the 250 and open the chest. We might be able to do it. Hey, pardon me, stranger. Nope. I don't have time for you, dude. I have about 8 minutes to get 250 cinders, and we are going to get a Hellborn too, so that'll help. Where's our chest? Oh, we're close. I see some Harbingers over here. They always drop. Yep. Harbingers always drop cinders. Here comes Helltide. We're going to get a Hellborn here. This will help. Get us some cinders. The demons will spawn in on us and we'll just mow them right down. Alright, we're already at 71. Wow. Okay, that was a crucible right there. Where's our Hellborn? There he is. I'll take it. Already at 109. Get that guy down. And then if we don't use the cinders before the time limit is up, the Helltide, it resets at the end of the hour, so. Or 5 minutes ago at the end of the hour. Oh, they are. Okay, we're less than 100 cinders away. We're at 6 minutes. I think we're going to be alright. Depending on, of course, what happens, you know. Okay. Kill that guy. And this is what I mean, is there's nothing here now, because I've killed everything. And nothing's spawning. Alright, we're about 50 away now. That'll work. That'll absolutely work. 25 away. Ten more and we can go open that chest. In 4 minutes. We got it. Okay, let's go open that chest and we'll be done with this. We got all 4 orange chests from the Helltide. Plus we ran a boss. Plus we ran Infernal Hordes. So, awesome. In an hour. Less than an hour. I don't know about you guys, but I'll take that any day. There we go. All 4 orange chests. Nice job. Okay, did that. Who's up? Anybody up? Oh, it looks like Beetlejuice is up again. Okay. We'll take out Beetlejuice. 90% into the... So we're going to level before lunch. We're doing pretty well with that. We still have, what, an hour until lunch, and 90% into the level. We'll do that before lunch. Or right after. Okay. We'll run a bag of Beetlejuice here because of I have a lot of hearts. It only takes 4 hearts to summon him, and I have 60. So, and it's pretty much one of the easiest ones to get are the hearts. And as I said earlier, I don't have. He doesn't drop anything. He's not the dedicated drop for anything that I use, but he can drop mythics. So, and he does drop Mucus Slicked Eggs for summoning Jabba the Hutt. And the Helltide will be back in 7 minutes, and we'll run with that stuff again. The Rune Gods are not with me, though. I can't seem to get another Eom. One more run and we'll head off and probably run a pit before the Helltide comes up. Nope. As usual, nothing. Yeah, that stew smells good. Mm. Okay, get rid of all that. We have roughly 5 or 6 minutes. World boss is still 35 minutes away. That's not up. Oh, I didn't miss the murder basement down there. Oh well, I don't care. That's only one grim favor. Alright. Da 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 da. We are working our way towards 283. Looks like it's bandits. It looks like, and worshippers. Not a big deal. I hope. Well, if they were going to release Borderlands 4 in the first half of 2025, they would have shown the date already. Something tells me it's going to be about September-ish. I just don't know why. But hell, with the way that things have been going lately, with the way time is flying, it'll be here tomorrow. Of course, here's also a very little secret about that is probably going to happen. That is not going to make the head of Gearbox, Randy Pitchford, very happy. And that is because they are no longer an independent studio. They are probably going to be Borderlands monkeys for the rest, as long as Gearbox is around. That's all Gearbox will probably be asked to make is Borderlands and Borderlands spin-offs, would be my guess. When you're independent, like they used to be, they could do whatever they wanted to, right? I mean, and I think they own Duke Nukem. But, you know, all these different things that they could do. But now that they answer to somebody, they have to answer to somebody. I would not be surprised if the studio became, you know, only doing Borderlands and Wonderlands and things like that. That's the thing about why Bungie left Microsoft. A lot of folks probably don't remember this because it's, I don't know how many people remember this or not. Bungie, who created Halo, and as a studio, Bungie wanted to work on other things besides Halo. Well, Microsoft owned Bungie for a long time, and Microsoft's like, no, we want you to do more Halo, and that's when Bungie said, we want to buy back our independence from you, so we can do the games we want to do. And Microsoft said, that's great, you can buy back your independence, but we're keeping Halo, and that was one of the caveats of the purchase, was that Halo would remain the property of Microsoft, because Microsoft has just as much skin in the game on that series as Bungie did, quite frankly, because of the marketing dollars that they put behind it. You know, people can say what they want, but the truth of the matter is that Halo was a success. Just as I mean, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong, but it also just happened to be a marketing juggernaut. If they would have released Halo on the PlayStation 2 a year earlier than Xbox came out, it wouldn't have been nearly as big as it was. And you can quote me on that. Microsoft put a lot of marketing dollars behind Halo. So they had just as much of a stake in that as Bungie did. And now Bungie's owned by Sony, which is hilarious to me. Absolutely hilarious to me. 102 billion. Only got 2 more of those to go. But Bungie bought their independence. They signed with Activision, I believe, to publish, which is just so crazy to even think about it like this. But this is so nuts. World Boss is still 29 minutes away. Here's Helltide. Okay. Let's go up here. This is the nuts thing about it, is Bungie leaves Microsoft, signs to publish games to Activision. Activision is now owned by Microsoft. And Sony now owns Bungie. So that it's all like kind of inbreeding in a way when you think about it. It's nuts. Yeah, it's just so bananas to think about it that way, but it's what it is. Good, it's demons. We'll get that early. As soon as we find the Blood Maiden, she's down here. And this will get us another Whisper Tree cache just by completing her. But isn't that bananas to think about? That Bungie published games through Activision that is now owned by Microsoft, and Bungie is now owned by Sony. It's just so funny. But to be completely fair to both parties, Sony and Microsoft, they are allowing their developers to publish games on the other consoles. Call of Duty is on PlayStation. I'm sure. I mean, Sony said many times now they won't stand in the way of whatever Bungie wants to make for whatever console, so they'll continue to do. What's that name of the game? I can't. Not Descendant. Golly, I can't even think of the name of the game. Destiny. It's Destiny. They'll continue doing that for both consoles and PC. I know as a console collector, I'm a dinosaur, and the future is eventually all going to be on PC. I do know that. I say as I love playing games on, like this is on PlayStation 5, and I am enjoying, console. But I grew up with consoles. It's what I am. I know I'm a dinosaur, but I think Microsoft is trying to put themselves in a position where they can compete with Steam. That's just my opinion. And if they can get in good with Sony and treat each other correctly, which they have been so far, they've been playing nice, Sony might accidentally decide to back Xbox when it comes to PC stuff.
It is done.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's just a possibility. And I think the Xbox brand in the next 10 years is going to morph into a high-end gaming PC and laptop business. I don't think you'll see a lot of proper Xboxes as consoles coming out within the next 10 years. I don't believe that at all. Nintendo will still do their stuff, because that's what Nintendo does. But just saying, wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me at all. We have 100 cinders. Where is our orange chest? Way up north. Okay. We've already got the demons cleared away. What is... Okay. And just because I want to know, it's Slay the Hellborn, Slay Harbingers are the last two things. So all we need to do is get Harbingers and Hellborn. We don't have to worry about opening chests or anything like that. Except I want to open the orange chest because that's what I want to do. I wish you guys could smell that beef stew. It smells really good. Keep looking for harbingers on the map. To be fair, though, it's only one Grim Favor, so if... I'm not going to run around... Well, I would, actually, because I would still be able to get... There's still another orange chest outside of this one, so I would still march around here looking for the Hell Harbingers before we go down south, because we can take those cinders down south to open up the other chest. So yeah, I would. $145. Now we're under 100 to go. But that's, I mean, that's how I feel. That's what I think is going to happen. I think Microsoft doesn't do anything small. Microsoft is always looking to make a big splash, whether it's a winner or a loser. They still do they go in, they go all in. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were really trying to become a competitor to Steam. And it also wouldn't surprise me if they were kind of cozying up to Sony so Microsoft can put the Sony games on the Xbox service when that happens. I could be completely wrong. I'm by no means, well, I know more than the average bear, but I'm by no means, like, I don't have any inside sources on this. It's just that's the way I think the industry is going right now. There we go. Got our harbingers down. Don't have to worry about harbingers anymore. Outside of me wanting to kill them because they drop cinders. Our Hellborn's about to show up too. And we'll get 3 Grim Favors for killing him. There we go. And we're 237 on the cinders, so we're in good shape. Pretty good shape, yes. Take that rune. What'll really be interesting, because this is where the wild card kind of comes in, is what Nintendo's going to do. I think Nintendo is as happy as can be to release a console every 5 to 7 years, put Nintendo games on it, and have people support it, because the Switch is a big success for Nintendo, and not change anything and just keep doing what they're doing. Oh, we have plenty of cinders, so let's go open up the chest now. But that's, again, that's just... Nintendo's a wild card. They're going to do what they want to do, whether anyone wants them to do it or not. They're going to do what they think is best for their bottom line. And Nintendo has something that the other two don't have right now, and that is really good relationships with a lot of Japanese developers and publishers. So, given their druthers, I'm pretty sure that Capcom and Konami and Namco Bandai would probably prefer to deal with Nintendo than they would with Sony or Microsoft, just simply because of the way things have gone. And I don't know that. I have no inside information. It just seems like that the Japanese people think Sony abandoned them because they moved their headquarters to the United States. They've never cared for Xbox brand at all, so just keep that in mind. All right, we have. There's actually, interestingly enough, let's see. There might be 3 orange chests. If that's the case, we have plenty of time. We'll get them all, but it just seems kind of interesting and different. Let's see. Let's get everything to populate here. Where's our orange chest here? It's right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our 250 and go open up that chest. I'll just keep taking stuff. I mean, you guys want to do it. Fine by me. I'm not going that way. But I know, you know, like I said, Nintendo is very, very different as a company, and they're going to do what they want to do. I mean, there was, I remember reading the story that Microsoft wanted to buy Nintendo, and Nintendo was like, yeah, we're not interested. Now, if I were Microsoft, I would have bought Sega when Sega was at their lowest, but because Sega had the infrastructure for hardware and software. But hindsight's 20/20, you know. But I don't blame Microsoft for doing what they did. What they did was they thought they were doing right. If they wanted inroads with Japan, why not go after the biggest bull on the ranch, you know? And that was obviously, you know, Nintendo. You can say Sony was at the time, but and they were. So I guess saying the biggest bull on the ranch is not right, but Nintendo has the most valuable IPs in video games, so I agree with them to do it that way. That if they were going to buy a Japanese publisher developer, Nintendo would have been the way to go. But Nintendo still says they're a game company. That's their whole thing, is that they say they make fun, they make games. Now that beef stew smells good. Making me hungry. $181 cinders. Just keep getting the freebies. I'll keep taking the freebies. $211 cinders here. $221 now. If they're gonna run her again, I'll just go kill it and then get the chest. Yeah, they're gonna run her again. Okay. This will give us the cinders we need for that orange chest, and then we'll go to the last part of the Helltide. We have plenty of cinders now for the chest up here. So after this, we just go open up the orange chest, and then we'll move on. Da-da-da. Got it. Okay. Go get our... There's a Harbinger. Kill that guy. Grab our orange chest. Okay, well, jeez. Alright, guys, that's enough. I said that's enough. Oops. They're just going to keep on ticking me off. But yeah, that's... I just want to see what Nintendo's going to do. Because I think the console market is going to be Nintendo when it's all said and done. Because I think you're going to see Sony move away from hardware and worry more about software, and you're going to see Microsoft's already there. So just don't be surprised is what I'm saying. And Nintendo can make a lot of hay off of their franchises that they will always have, their IPs. People will always come running for Mario and Zelda and things like that. Okay, all right. Populate the map so I can see where our orange chest is. Is it here? Okay, hold on. I think I know where it is. Yeah, it's over. It's down there. All right, there are 3 orange chests, and we'll get all 3 of them. We just need to collect cinders. What? 40 cinders to go or something like that. 130. And we'll have a Hellborn between now and then too, so we'll have that to fall back on when it comes to cinders. There'll be some cinders out of that. And I saw the 15-minute warning for the world boss too, so gotta keep that cognizant of that. 92. That is enough slices. There's a Harbinger. Harbingers always give us cinders. Ooh, that blowed up. Da 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 da. Almost there. There's our Hellborn coming, and we also are more than 95% into our level, so we will level here pretty soon. We need 100 cinders. That's all we need. 105 cinders, actually. Now 100. Hellborn's gonna show up any time now. Here he comes. And there he goes. Give me that blood. We are we're being efficient today. I like it when we're efficient. Na, 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 na. Oh, I thought it was someone behind me. Was that a goblin? I think that was a goblin we got right there. Okay, we're under 50 cinders now for what we need. I do have some runs of Jabba the Hutt we could do. We're going to wait on that, though. Okay, well. Living Steel. That'd be runs for Brave Sir Robin. Thanks so much for being here, Trey. I greatly appreciate it, bud. You take care of yourself. I hope to see you soon. 33, 36, okay. Fun times. Yeah, yes. The gaming industry has changed so much over the last decade and a half that it's kind of hard to really predict where we're going to be in the next 10 years, but can definitely tell what some folks are, you know, putting their thumb on the scales to do. There we go. Now we got what we need. Let's go open up our chest. That'll put us just a little bit closer to a level. Okay, guys. They're going to keep coming. They're not going to like what happens. Okay. All three chests have been opened. And I believe we have 8 minutes until the world boss. Usually I would run a pit before this, but something tells me we're not going to have the time to do that and do the world boss, so we're going to play a little bit. We have time, and looks like there's some Grim Favors right here where we can just grab them before the world boss spawns, so I'm okay with that. We have 5 Grim Favors, so we can make a little bit of hay. A little bit of hay off of this. Something tells me we're not going to have the time to... it cut it too close. If I had 10 minutes, I run a pit, but 8 minutes tells me if it's a pit where I have, you know, knights and buccaneers, I might be late, so... Okay. I went for oranges for Florida. Where's our ravaged corpse? It should be around here somewhere. There it is. The ever-parched. Okay, now that was good. More living steel. down. Let's go to Florida and drop off our oranges for orange juice. There we are. There's 3 right there. There's always one up there. Almost always. One ritual site. If we can get all 3 ritual sites and such down before the world boss spawns, I'll be impressed. Oh, it's a murder basement. And it is a murder basement, as we are murdering spiders. That'll get us a Whisper Tree cache. How much time we have until... Let's get out of here first and we'll look. Three minutes. Okay, no, we're not gonna have the time. Let's get the Whisper Tree. Well, I mean, I still will finish off what's there because we're doing that stuff, but just trying to make sure we don't miss it. So, I don't know. What is that? That's Legion. Never mind. Okay. Used to be a caveman. Oh, we got here. Chaos. Oh, I should have chosen gauntlets. Oh, well. It's not the first time I took the wrong one. Okay. How close are we to the other? Is it here? No, okay, it's not there. 2 minutes. Okay. Once we whoop this dude... How much time do we have on these anyway? 42 minutes. We'll come down after whooping the world boss and complete... There's 1 or 2 more things we can complete, and we'll do that. Since we're here and we've already a third of the way done with one of them. And we are very close to a level up. So, I mean, and that's not hair away. We could level at any time. Could always 50 seconds. I'm trying to think of lunch. That's my thing. What do I want for lunch? It won't be soup because we're having beef stew for dinner, so I know that much. 30 seconds. Let's head on up there and we'll come right back down, and once he's dead, he stands a chance at releasing... Did I die? A level? No. Okay. He stands a chance at releasing a tribute, if he's a resolute tribute, which would get us a possible mythic drop out of the Undercity.
Not one, but thousands.
Here he comes. This is the laser guy. He's got green lasers that pop out. Priss. There's a character named Priss in there. Bubblegum Crisis fan. Love it. They have lasers. I love me some Bubblegum Crisis. Old school anime. He's going to go dizzy here in a second. There he goes. He's dizzy now. He's almost dead. I mean, he's already dead. It's wandering death, but you know what I mean. No lasers. No lasers. Let's stop him from doing the 3 lasers. We got him. Just give me everything I can carry. Refinement.
Thank you.
Volcanic. Avenger. Thrifting Shade I don't like. Give me that refinement tribute. Let's see what it is. Not what I hoped it was. Okay. Well, no big deal. Take the heart. Now we'll go back down into complete the rest of the things I said we would do down here. Since we're here. And the Realm Walker's here too, huh? Won't be doing the Realm Walker. I haven't been doing... Realm Walker is a seasonal stuff, but it's not as what I would call as rewarding gear or experience-wise. Since what we're grinding for... One of the things we're grinding for is experience. You don't get a whole ton of it from doing Realm Walker stuff. So I'm kind of not doing that right now. If we were grinding exclusively for gear, I probably would. But not particularly. Gotta kill 50 skeletons to get a Grim Favor, and there is going to be a sneeze that's about to happen. Pardon me. Another ritual site up here, which will get us 3. So, completing all of that since we're here. I want everybody. There we go. Skeletons are down. Ritual sites are down. That's another 3. I saw an activity over here. Let's see if it's still up. Yeah, it's still up. Let's do this. Even though I don't like this one. It's alright though. We're gonna do it. Huh. Wonder what we're gonna... I hope we could watch some Christmas stuff this weekend. And we're gonna watch Die Hard. We watch Die Hard every Christmas. There we go. That. Distilled Fear. I'll take the Distilled Fear for certain. And that'll be it for this. We got 5 Grim Favors for that, for doing all that. So once the we get another ladder boss pop up, we'll be able to fix his wagon and be done with it. We did all of that. Oh, we have a ladder boss up. It's Sir Robin. Brave Sir Robin. Sir Robin ran away. What do I have here? Of course, it's always Malignant Hearts. So we will probably run a bag of Brave Sir Robin or 2, just simply because we have so much living steel. And if you run bosses, you're not running for experience. So it's just all there is to it. But we're so close to a level up, I'm okay with it. Okay, Brave Sir Robin. I know there's a lot of folks, you know, I was talking to my friend Daylight, who might be lurking right now, I don't know. And he's big on the Path of Exile game right now, Path of Exile 2. And he says, oh, it's better than Diablo. And it's, oh, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. It's all subjective in the long run anyway. The important thing is that you like what you're playing. So we have over 300 steel. We're going to run some bags here, guys. We just have so much living steel. Just because I want to get this out of the way. And see if this will level us up.
It is done.
The answer is no. It did not level us up. There we go. I thought for certain that would get us a lot closer. We'll see. We're going to level before lunch, though. No, don't do that. Because we're very close. I mean, this guy might even do it. Doesn't take very long to run off some of this stuff. Oh, 3-star something. I saw something 3-star. It's going to be the leggings. Yep. Not happening. One more run and we'll recycle and come back. We gotta get rid of some other stuff. I'm never worried about steel, living steel. We get so much of it out on the Helltide. Okay. Just seeing who is in the chat. Daylight's not here, so. The Forge is always ready for you. Ah. Now that I think about it, I can add some more vegetables to the beef stew. Add some more flavor to it. I have potatoes in there. There's some potatoes in there already. I have some onion in there. We could do onion. Maybe even, because my girlfriend doesn't like canned baked, or my canned green beans. I could put some green beans in there. That's an idea. In fact, I think I will do that. When we're running, we'll recycle. Brave Sir Robin ran away. How did I have the starting running backs for both teams last night and still not get any touchdowns out of it? What the hell? 13 points from one. 11 and a half from the other. What a bunch of crap. This is the playoffs, too. I can't afford to lose. If I lose, I'm out. I think I will put a can of green beans in there. Maybe cut up another potato. Or an onion or something. Because it's very limited vegetables they give you. It's very limited meat, really. But for a beef stew, there's not a lot of stew. You know what I mean? So that's an idea. Go. Once again, he's being pretty stingy. He's not dropping anything. How many do I have? 8. Poor Subo. He gets me those pale marks, and I don't ever really spend them. I should probably go look in the den to see what's there. Da 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 da. Here we go. Oh, I should have recycled first. Come back. As many times as I've murdered that guy, you'd think he would drop a better ring, but he has not. He's been very stingy. One more bag and then we'll run off and level real quick. We're so close to leveling, I can't imagine us not running a pit and just getting it over with. That being said, I thought we would have leveled before now. Still not getting my 2 more runs. My rune either. It's like the game is going, he's had enough pulls. Last run. Whoa! I was in the lightning there. That was dumb. No mythics. No nothing. Just crap. That's a good idea. I have them every once in a while. Anything else up before we decide to do a pit? We have no Grim Favors. That's not up. Infernal Hordes isn't up. We just took care of Brave Sir Robin, so he's going to be it for a little bit. Let's go level up. Their world boss is not spawning soon. We've already whipped his butt. Spiders and skeletons, looks like. At least spiders. Yeah, and skeletons. Uh-huh. Wouldn't be shocked if we leveled before the boss. So there, see, right there we just leveled. So 283. Good job, everybody. Good job, 283. If we keep it up the way we're going, we're gonna have plenty of time to get the maximum level before the season ends. So don't forget, guys, I'd appreciate it if you could follow, like, and subscribe to me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm not asking you to spend any money. If you want to sub to me on Twitch with your Amazon Prime sub, that would be great. But because as a small streamer, I need all I can get. But just helping me grow would be most helpful. I am really trying to break into that algorithm. I know a gentleman was telling me that I'm in the YouTube Diablo algorithm. It's recommending my stuff, so that's great. You know, I'm not a ranter and a raver. I'm not overly competitive. I don't want to make things unfun for people. I want to make things fun. I want to make things informative. Things like that. I have big plans for my YouTube channel. As I've been saying, I am a 15-year video game industry veteran. I have a lot of games and memorabilia I'm looking at right now in my game room. I want the opportunity to show you guys some of this stuff. and talk about it. So I think that's something that is definitely on the agenda. Will be to show that stuff off. Some of it's just limited edition stuff, but other things, you know, memorabilia I've gotten over the years at my time in the industry and things like that. Rare games that I've managed to procure. And again, limited edition stuff. I have limited edition, like when Persona 3 Reloaded came out, I got the limited edition of that. I should probably get that statuette out and put it somewhere. Aegis, whatever her name is. I'll look at that. If it's still up here, I'll look at that at lunch. So we did level up today. Good. And so everything we do in the second half of the day will be, again, maximizing experience, maximizing our pulls of gear. Not focusing on one or the other, just trying to say, okay, we're going out to Helltide, we'll do this, we'll do that. We're done with Helltide. Let's hit some pits. You know, let's run some bosses for gear if we have the extra stuff, you know, things like that. That's what we're doing. We're maximizing and we're being efficient. Not a lot of downtime. And once it'll be even quicker once we max out my glyphs. 2 left that need to be maxed out, because I'm going to do lower level pits and we'll be able to get twice as much experience points in about the same amount of time. So be awesome. I'm just being a stubborn butthead about making sure I level up all my glyphs to the maximum level. And I'm only using 5 glyphs, so that's even better. That it's funnier that we're maxing them all out, even though we're only using 5 of them that have already been maxed out and been maxed out for weeks. All right. Getting ever closer. We should be, any time now, we should get the portal to the Guardian. I told you. Here we go! Alright, so let's go ahead and recycle and spend our level up and not do that. Okay. What? So as I said, we're just kind of looking at maximizing our decks in this red area because of the eagle damage, right? Eagle damage is now 200%. The more decks I get, the more eagle damage I'm going to do. And oh, by the way, my quill volley is that. So good there. Before lunch, oh, we're almost there. Gosh, time flies when you're having fun. Let's just turn that in and get it off my docket. No one cares. No one cares. What do we have? Plenty of hearts to run. Plenty of Jabba to run. Let's just do a couple runs, like a bag of Jabba before we go. Because 5 minutes is lunchtime. So, what is going to happen here in 5 minutes is I will go to lunch, and I'll be gone for about an hour. Go eat lunch, put green beans in my stew, maybe cut up another potato and onion, we'll see. Take my dog out, all that good stuff. And then I'll be back at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 1 hour. And we'll continue. We'll continue building experience. We'll continue... we'll really do what's going to be... crazy. I'm getting a phone call right now. And my headphones are telling me about it. Okay, anyway. But we'll continue being efficient. We'll continue building experience. We'll continue building, gear drops. We will run things as they are given to us. Getting Grim Favors, getting Whisper Tree Caches, getting XP. So we'll run a bag of Java here and then we'll shove off. Oop, hit that too quickly. Didn't mean to hit that so fast. That's alright though. Plenty of Java mats. That's why I'm saying let's run a bag and then I'll go to lunch. Stir up my beef stew. Da 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 da. I need people to do. Okay, 2 more runs. That's gonna be about right. Ah! Ran right into that poo gas. Nope. No mythic. No nothing. Still looking for our EOM. Haven't seen that drop yet. But I might have a way around that. We'll look when we get back from lunch. Alright. Ooh. Interesting. Let's recycle. So we got a lot done. We ran some pits, we ran some hell tides, we did some boss runs, and we leveled up. So that's great. Attack power's up a little bit. And as we continue, like I said, we're just looking for these dex nodes here. Keep getting these dex nodes, and that might be all we do for the rest of the levels up is get these dex nodes to build up our eagle damage. That's 200 extra % eagle damage, plus 15% critical strike damage. So pretty awesome, pretty awesome. All right, so you guys stick around. I'll be back in an hour. Just go get some food in me and take care of some things around the house, and I'll be back, okay? I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you so much, and I'll see everybody soon.